everybody, welcome. Happy Thursday. So today we have a full hour of band workout. So it does not matter what kind of band you have. So if you only have this type of band, which most people do, that's totally fine. If you do have the booty band, that would be something that you can add to the workout. Some of the exercises will be helpful, but you do not need to have it. If you don't have it, don't not work out because of that, okay? So if you just have something that looks like this or it looks like this, will be perfect. I will show you different exercises using all of them, but we can definitely modify and adjust to make sure it works for everybody, okay? So let's go ahead and get started with a full body warm up. Make some arm circles here. And I'll palm the hand up. It's a little cloudy day. Every time it's a little cloudy outside, the lighting is way better in here. So you might be able to see me a little bit better. But you can maybe see a little bit of the reflex of the light on my mirrors. But it's a nice little rainy day outside, getting ready to pour. Here we go, open and close. It was not raining until just about now. It looks like there's a storm coming. I love that. All right, step behind and reach. This is a full body, low impact. So I like doing something a little bit more mellow the days that's raining outside. All right, switch. Now let's place the hands on the thighs. We're gonna do the cat and cow. Breathe in, drop the belly to the bone goes up. Breathe out, draw the navel to the spine, bring the chin towards the chest. Breathe in. Make sure you look up. Breathe out, draw the navel into the spine, into the chest. And one more time. And breathe out. Now let's stop right here at the center. Bring the shoulder to the opposite knee. And switch. And again. All right, one more time. And let's roll it up. You're going to do an alternating side lunge. You can keep your hands on your waist. Go to the right and then to the left. All right, now we're going to go ahead and stay on that right side. Hold, turn, bring your hand down to the floor, bend your knee and extend your knees. 4 times. Another one. Now go ahead and keep that knee extended. Open up that right side, bring your fingertips towards the ceiling. And now we're going to turn towards the front and go all the way to the opposite side. Now bend your knee and extend your knee 4 times. All right, one more. And keep the knee extended, right hand down, open up that left side, fingertips towards the ceiling. And to the front. Hop in or step in. Place your hands on your thighs, just roll it up. Roll your shoulders back, swing us forward. And back. Last one here is the pivot and the twist. All right, so we are ready to get started. So let's go ahead and grab the band. You do not need, even if you have your booty band, you don't need the booty band right now. So either one, this one or this type of band will both work. The first one, we're going to start with a sumo squat. So we're going to have the toes pointing towards the corners of the room. And you can double up your band if you're using this type of band. Otherwise, you just hold it in front of you. So we're going to start with one elbow bend, the other one extended. As we extend the elbow, we're going to turn and then come back. Then we switch sides and then go to that other side. This is 40 seconds that we're doing, and then we're going to rest for 20 while I explain the next exercise. We'll repeat each block of exercises twice. So 2, 2. All right. We're going to have the music nice and low, so I do not need to talk too loud. So here we go, so you can hear me well. All right, so here we go. One elbow bent, the other one extended. And let's go ahead and keep your legs down. You're not doing anything with the legs, just stay down and slow, okay? So open up that side. Do a little oblique twist right here. Now we're going to do the other side. Yep, keep going. Now I'm going to do my timer. So let's do that. There we go. I give us an extra 5 seconds. So now this doesn't have to be a big turn. You don't have to go too far down. Just when you feel that nice little crunch, that's enough. Making sure the shoulders are down away from the ears. Last one here. All right, and time to shake those arms. Whew. Keep those arms nice and relaxed here until you get to the next one. So next one, you're going to have the arms to the front. Now this time, all we're going to do is turn to one side and then to the other. Like, all right, now it doesn't have to be too far back. We're just going to stay here, and we're going to slowly twist with your arms at shoulder level. Ready, and go. Or you should feel this right in the area of your oblique in your waistline, right here. This is not a big movement. This is a small movement. There's also that nice little isometric contraction on your shoulders. So you should feel your shoulders starting to get a little tired. Mainly because we have been holding your arms like this for a couple of rounds. And to the center and bring it down. So you can relax your shoulders, relax your legs. We're going to do this one more time. If you felt like that was easy, you can also, double up, or maybe if you're doing your other bend, hold it a little bit closer. All right, so you go. Let's come on down. Extend. A side bend here. So this is full body. Just on this exercise, you're working your core, you're working your triceps, you're working your quads, inner thighs, glutes, all of it, just doing this. You do not need a whole lot. When you're working with this resistance band, I love it because there's that resistance both ways. It does not happen with the dumbbell. We have to hold to it, fight that gravity, which is easier not to do. Last one here. Woo. And relax and shoulders. All of it. So we have 10 seconds. We can rest here a little bit. We're going to come down again. And we're going to do the side turn or side twist. Here we go. Ready? And go. Keeping those shoulders down and relaxed. So the shoulders are not shrugging. The shoulders are down. This is a small movement, not big. Keep that core in. Hips a little bit tilted forward here. Do the nice little pelvic tilt. Hold on, thunder. 10 seconds. Our last one. And come on up and rest. Whew. All right, so for the next one, we're gonna bring the bands underneath the armpit. This one, the other one, doesn't matter. Okay, so just I'm doing this one today. Last week I showed with the other one, so this week I wanted to show with this. So we're going to do, you can, if you have the hands, you can hold on to them, or you can just make a little loop. Elbows are gonna be a 90-degree angle, and we're going to do a backward lunge here. As you do a backward lunge, we're gonna do a chest press, all right? So we're gonna do one leg first for the whole 40 seconds, and then we'll do the other leg. So that way you're gonna get a little bit more, okay? On that one leg. So the second, whenever I say stay down, you're going to pulse. So same leg here, one leg, same leg that we're working. We're going to be pulsing on the lunge and pulsing on the chest presses. This is just our first exercise. I'll show a second one after. All right, so here we go. Get ready. Get set. All right, and go. Here we go. Backward lunge and a chest press. So elbow a 90-degree right here. So you're keeping the knees also at a 90-degree angle. There's no need to bring the elbow behind the shoulder. Just keep it about here. All right, now we're going to stay back and pulse, 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 pulse. This is small little ones, pulse, pulse. Woo. No worries, you know, I'm gonna stay here just another 10 seconds and we're gonna do the second exercise before we go back to this one. So your chest get to rest a little bit. 3, 2, 1, and time. Whew. All right, so here's our second one. So you're going to step on a bed with both feet. And we're going to hold the band on a waist on one side. And on the other side, we're going to do a lateral raise. Now, if you can, you're going to lift that opposite leg. So as we're doing a lateral shoulder raise here, we're also doing a side leg lift, okay? So we'll do that one time and then we'll do the other side, all right? Okay, so let me, you guys get ready, starting 3, 2, 1, and go. Here we go, lift it up. Nice and control. Now we're going to try to lift just up to shoulder level. I mean, keeping a little resistance. There's no point in bringing the band all the way down because there's no resistance all the way down. So we're going to keep that resistance going the whole time. Palm of the hand is facing down and you have the elbow slightly bent. Every time you lift, that's the exertion. You're going to exhale. Keeping the elbow a little bit bent to protect your elbow. All right, and time. Let's go ahead and switch right away. You're in a good position here, so I will do the other way, the other exercise. All right, ready? And go. Here we go. Raise and raise. Remember to keep that elbow slightly bent. Palm of the hand is facing down. If you're feeling a little too off balance, just do the arm. You don't have to do the leg. Are you almost there? Another one. Woo. All right, awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring that band behind. Now we're going to step back with that left foot. Yeah, we did right, now we're doing left. As we do a chest press and a little pulse. Ready, set, and go. Almost there. Now stay back and pulse, pulse, pulse. Woo. Woo, and time. All right, so now we can take a little break and drink some water. All right, so if you do have a booty band, you're welcome to do that. So you can have, if you have this one, you can place this above it, right here. Sometimes this one rolls if you put it up here. You're welcome to put it up here, not on the ankle, but above it. And if you don't have neither one of these two, if you have just the other band, there is a modification that I will show you with this band, okay? I do love the booty band for that. Good investment if you're working out from home, okay? So, this one would be a side squat step right here, all right? This second one will be the monster walk. We'll bring it up. Yeah, all right, so I'm going to use the booty bend just to, but you're welcome to do the other one if that's what you have. All right, so just demonstrating again real quick. If you have it here, you're just gonna stand on it. Then you're gonna step out on that side squat right here. All right, now I'm gonna double up both bands. All right, get ready, get set, and go. Here we go. Step out squat. Just one side for now. One side. Step out. Both feet are facing forward and really stretching that band. Bringing that booty back. Sitting on those heels. Putting the weight on the heels. You're gonna do 30-30 right away. 30 seconds one side, 30 seconds the other side. All right, one more on the side here, and I'll switch other side. Making sure those knees are not passing the toes. Then you're bringing that booty back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, if you have this other band, you're going to stand with both feet on it, cross it, bring either to your waist or all the way to the shoulder. Depending on the band you have, you won't be able to bring it to the shoulder because there's a lot of resistance, so you try both. All right, ready? Side squat, go, walk. You can do 2 or 3 depending on how much room you have. Trying to keep the knees bent. You're doing that monster walk. With the other band, it's hard to stretch really wide, so do the best you can. This band is really worn out a little bit, so not feeling too much of a resistance on this one. All right, and time and rest. All right, so this is the next time I'm gonna do the other one. All right, so 30 seconds each side. You're gonna step out and squat. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Now you can keep up with the other one. Okay, I'm just switching it up. I used to have that band at the studio, so we've had, that's been used hundreds of times. So that's why it's so stretched right now. All right, one more. All right, now straight side, the other side. Oh, I feel the burn. Oh, you have one more. Whew. All right, now let's go ahead. And if you're doing this one here, you're gonna cross it Bring it to your waist to your shoulder. Monster walk. Ready? And go. Squish, squish. Ha. That's it. Woo. Not walking. Not working. Come on. Ah. Need to burn. Stretch that band. Stretch that band. All right, last one here. And time. That's why it's called the monster walk. Because you can't move. Ah, like a Frankenstein walk. All right, awesome. We did these. All right, so we're moving on. Alright, so for the next two, we are pretty much just standing here, resting our legs. We're going to do an alternating lat pull down. You can bring both of them at the same time also, and bring it up. I find it a little bit easier to just really focus on one side at a time, but you're welcome to do both at the same time. Alright, ready? And go. Here we go, alternating right here, or doing both at the same time. Here's what it looks like. Keeping those knees soft, that core engaged. Last one. All right, in time, 20 seconds to get to the next one. We're going to do wide curl, so elbows out to the sides. You're going to bring the hands towards the shoulders, but not that high. We can stop right here, okay? Wrists stay straight. None of this, okay? All right, ready? And go. Now, I only have one foot on top of the band because my band has a lot of resistance already. It's 40 pounds. I was talking about, I'm not so sure how they, is exactly a 40-pound resistance, but maybe they have a way of testing it out. I don't know how accurate that is. But, let's say this. It's a pretty strong band. Make sure the elbows are really glued to the side. I would not be able to be curling 40 pounds. So, not even 20 if it's half and half. All right, and time. Okay, let's switch it up to lat pull down again. I'm just gonna keep this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Here we go, lat pull down. Keep focus on the shoulder blades. All right, you have another 10 seconds here. Focus on those muscles, really squeeze. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, let's stand on that. I usually like switching what foot I have on top, so I have my right and I put my left. Elbows to the side, always making things even. Not gonna make a difference one time, but we're in this for the long run, right? So over time, it makes a difference. Ready? And go. Nice and wide curls, nice and control up. Don't let the bend pull you down. You control up, you control down. Here we go. Working those biceps and those arms, nice and strong. Exhale the way up, inhale the way down. Make sure that you have the band, you're standing right in the middle just because you want to make sure the resistance is equal on both sides. Wrist is straight, all the way to the top. 10 seconds. Last one here. All right, awesome. So you can rest and drink a little water. Go ahead and get your water and I'll show you the next one. You can use any band. For this next one, we're gonna do a single leg deadlift. I'll show on this one. I can show it on the other one. So if you're on this one, I like standing on both ends and having a little loop for my hand because it's like easier to hold on to. You can have the other hand on the wall. This is a warrior 3, okay? Or not. You can have your hand on your waist or forward, just whatever works for you so that you find your balance. This little one is already a loop, so all you need to do is come on down and stand up. Right? It's the same thing for the other one. Depending, this one has this, so may not be enough resistance, but okay, so just choose whichever one you prefer. I like this one. Just personal preference. They're all gonna work. Alright, ready? So left foot in the bend, hold it with your right hand, and go. A little bit more control than I just did. Nice and control. Make sure you stand all the way up. Reset. Squeeze the glutes in and come on down. Don't let that shoulder roll forward. Keep the shoulders nice and square. Try to keep the hip nice and square. We have one more. So remember which leg. So I'm standing on my left leg. Notice which leg you're standing on because next time around you're going to switch legs. All right, so for the next one we have a squat and a shoulder press. This bend might be just too much, as you see. Say squat and a shoulder press. So if your band is like that, like this one here is like an easier band, you can have one foot in and then the other one out. What I would do is just have the left again, so you know next time you won't get confused. All right, here we go. We're going to start in 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice and control. One more. All right, in time. All right, now let's go ahead and do the other side. So now standing on it with the right foot, holding with the left hand. Ready, set, and go. Coming up, nice and squeeze. Woo. Lost my balance. I look outside. Nice and control. A couple of days ago, I saw a bobcat, a snake. A snake was right outside my door. So still. I mean, I'm not scared of a snake. I just sat there with her. She was outside. But it was just like, just to watch how still she stayed for such a long time, not moving. So, being a meditator, I appreciate that. All right, in time. All right, let's get ready for this squat and press. Nature teaches a lot of lessons. So I've been reading this book. I've read this before. And now the audiobook just showed up. It Still Speaks by Eckhart Tolle. You should get it. All right, here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Squat and press. Nice and control. Here you go. Bring your booty back and then press it up. Nice and control. Here you go. Bring your booty back and then press it up. Nice and control. Here you go. Bring your booty back and then press it up. Nice and control. Here you go. Bring your booty back and then press it up. Nice and control. Here you go. Bring your booty back and then press it up. Nice and control. Here you go. Bring your booty back and then press it up. Nice and control. Here you go. Bring your booty back and then press it up. Nice and control. Here you go. Bring your booty back and then press it up. Nice and control. Here you go. Bring your booty back and then press it up. Nice and control. Here you go. Bring your booty back and then press it up. Nice and control. Here you go. Bring your booty back and then press it up. Nice and control. Here you go. Bring your booty back and then press it up. Nice and control. Here you go. Bring your booty back and then press it up. Nice and control Nice and control. If it becomes too much, just do one foot. All right, let's go ahead and do one more. Woo! All right, so this is a break. All right, so for our next one. Okay, so guys, by now y'all get it that we can use either this bend or the other bend, right? So you're gonna do what I call the bend pull apart. You're gonna hold it in front, and we're going to step back into a curtsy. As we step back, we're going to pull the bend apart. As we stand up, we're gonna bring the bend towards the front. If your shoulders are tight, just go ahead and bring it down. All right, lift, pull, and then down. Or you can just keep it this way. At 30 seconds, we're going to pulse. It's 30-30. All right, and then we're gonna do the other leg right after. Get ready. Get set. All right, and go. Here we go. Curtsy, pull apart. Now, when we release, if you can, if you're keeping that at shoulder level, don't let it go all the way. Keep that resistance. Don't let it get loose like this. This is what I mean. Because that way you're working a little bit more, okay? All right, you got another 5 seconds. So let's do this one. Now the next one, let's stay down. We're gonna pulse. Ready? Pulse. It's small, it's not big. And you're focusing on your shoulder blades right here. The elbows a tad little bit bent. Your shoulders are down. They're not up towards the ears. You're not tensing up the neck. And you're pulsing, pushing through the front heel. I know there's a lot of details, and I keep repeating them until you get all of them, right? 3, 2, 1. And relax. All right, let's rest a little bit here. We'll do a 20-second rest, and we're gonna do the other side. Get ready, get set, and go. Other side. Shoulders are down. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Nice and control. Whew. All right, now you're gonna stay down pulse. We go. I know these are painful. My goodness. Stay focused. 15 seconds. 5, no, not 5, it's 10. I would just wish for thinking. Here we go now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And time. No, we don't want to hold the band. All right, so for our next one, you're going to step on one side of the band, and we're going to step out, all right? As a matter of fact, we're just going to stay right here. And I would hold with both hands. That one hand was weird. Here we go. There we go. Yes. Yes, perfect. Wood chopper. Ready? Set, and go. We're going to do one side, and then we're going to do the other side right after. It is 40 seconds. Keeping those elbows extended, all right? They're not locked, they're extended. That means there's a tiny little bit of a bend in there. You have 10 seconds left. I know, shoulders are burning. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, it's a quick break. We're gonna do the other side. Okay. Okay, ready? Okay, we're gonna do, oops, the other side. Up, and then up. Ready, set, and go. So there's that core movement here, shoulder, of course legs, so we're moving them side to side. It's a multi-joint exercise, so burn more calories, work different areas of our body all at the same time. All right, last in 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Whew. All right, so the good news is that we're coming down to the floor. And the good news also that we're gonna feel the burn. The good news and good news. All right. Get my timer close by too. So let me just show you a couple of ways of doing this. So whatever band you have, okay, we are going to put the band on top of the foot first. So I know people have a hard time doing this one. So at the studio, I just help my clients do this all the time because it's hard to do it on your own. But start to the top and then to the back. It's not that hard, but still get people confused. Okay, so I just want to make sure you show it the top and then the back. And then what we're going to do, you're going to turn around and you're going to place the palms of the hands on the floor. Make sure you do that on the band, not on the handles, because the handles are too big and thick. You might hurt your hand, so if you can just place your hand on the band itself, no matter what band you're using. Then we're going to kick back, all right? With as much resistance as needed here. All right, ready? We're gonna do 30 seconds right leg and then we pulse. Ready, set. Wait a little longer. Okay, here we go. We're gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's do it. Here we go. So sometimes it's not enough time for you. If you're not watching this live, you watch this recording, you can always pause the video, okay? Get yourself situated and go back to it. Now we're pressing that leg back, but pressing through the heel. Focus on your heels. And we're gonna stay back and pulsing. Ready? Go, pulse, pulse. Like you're trying to close the door, but the door is not closing, you're pressing to the heel. Small little ones. It is burning, burning. I feel it, it's burning. Another 10 seconds, come on. Woo. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, sit back with the heel stretch. Oh. That hurt. Good cut. I said it was going to burn, right? But like when I told you so moments. Yes, it burned. All right, now let's do the other foot together. Ready? Pick up your band, put it over, and then behind. Start on top of your foot. So make sure it's not too close to the toes, otherwise it might snap on you. And we're gonna go ahead and turn around. All right, bring the palm of the hand down, and we're gonna press it back to that heel. All right, here we go. We're gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, now we're gonna pulse. Ready? Pulse. Small little kicks. Press to the heel. Come on. It's just mean. This exercise is mean. Come on. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We did it. At least with this one. All right, I'm gonna move into inner thigh real quick because it'll be really hard to do glutes right after, okay? We still have more glutes coming up, outer thigh. But let's go ahead and do inner thighs. You can do this one here. You can do the one band with the handles. This also you're gonna also feel this on your outer thigh as well. All right. So we want to rest the elbows on the mat, so elbows not up like this, they're down, and we're going to open and close. We're gonna resist. Resist. That's how we're gonna be able to work in the inner thigh. Now, when we're bringing it out, we are working the outer. When we're bringing it in, controlling the in, so you need to resist so that you can feel your inner thigh. Okay? All right. Here we go. Ready? Okay, ready, set, go, and go. All right, now elbows are resting on the mat. So give as much resistance as you need. Be in resistance, you come in. Don't just let the bend pull you in. You're not going to feel it on your inner thigh. And I'll say, growing up, I always had a lot of that little, legs that rub against each other. So I know how it feels. Now this is strengthening your muscles on your inner thigh, which is great, but it's an overall body fat reduction. It's going to help you remove that if that's what bothers you. All right, so now we'll go back to work on the outer thighs here and glutes. So if you do have the booty band, this is a great time to use it. We're gonna place it on top, okay, above, or this one above. If you don't have it and you do have like this band or the other kind of band, you can tie it. All right, just tie it. And that would work too, all right? You can even go a couple of times around. And if you don't even want to tie it, you just want to hold it. If you go a couple of times around, this is our first one. This one is going to be a little bit harder just because if you feel wearing shorts, this is going to hurt your skin. So you might not want to do it. Unless you have pants on, then should be kind of roll it a little bit. It's not so bad, but ideally you use the booty band if you have it. You can also do without any bands, all right? All right, here we go. Ready? So we're going up, out, in and down for 30 seconds, and then we're going to stay up pulsing for 30. Ready, set, and go. Up, out, in, and down. Make sure your fingertips can actually touch your heels as you go up on that bridge. And as you bring your legs out, all right, you want to make sure you're bringing using the hips, not the knee. Sometimes people start to develop some knee pain when they do this exercise just because they're trying to bring the legs underneath the knee out. So this is a hip, okay? So you want to focus on the hip, not on the knee. If you're feeling underneath because you're using the wrong part of your body, focus up here. And now pulse, go, pulse. Yeah, still burning from last time, still burning. Five, four, three, two, one, and time. Oh, come on down slow. Whew. We're gonna go ahead and remove that. Okay. Here are options coming up. As I am a personal trainer, so I have a million different options for everything. So that's why I can't help it. All right, so we're going to have one part of your band on the foot and then the other one up. All right, I don't want you to feel like you can't do it just because you don't have the equipment. This is the first one, and then we're going to do the circle. We did this one last week, okay? The circle. If you have a band like this, you can make it into a loop. Right. Okay. I'll hold it. And then left. Like this. I'll just go like this, smaller. All right, so I'm gonna do this one, okay? Because that's what most people have. Here you go. Ready? Set, and go. Here you go, lift it up. I'm gonna bring the band underneath so it's not rubbing against the leg. Make sure you're lifting with your inner thigh, okay? Inner thigh. Whew. All right, now we're going to make those circles. Ready? Circle. And time. Tell me about it. Those inner thighs, like, ooh, screaming. Now let's go ahead and do the other side. Ready? Set. And go. Just lift. So for a while, every Thursday, I'll be doing this class, 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's all band. Sometimes I will do the band with the door anchor. So it's a good opportunity to go to Amazon and grab some bands. They have some packages like $20, $30. All right, here you go, make circles. That comes with all of them inside. The little rubber band, this one, the booty band. So look for a package that has all of them with the door anchor. Sometimes you can have ankle anchor so that you can attachment so that you can do with the anchor at the door. So 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Woo! See, time went about fast. All right, so now we are going to move into core. For these, we can use the bands or you don't have to. So if you do want to use the band, you can have it interlaced on, like on top and then on the side of your foot. Oops, oh, wait a minute, that's just too far in. All right, make sure that foot is nice and tight. We're gonna drop and lift. Drop and lift. This is too much for you, so I have my elbows down, shoulders off the mat. You can keep your head on the floor. You do not have to drop, you do not have to use this. You can just remove the band. Place your hands under the hips and then just drop one leg at a time. All right, so this is going to be our first one. Get ready. I like to make sure I put these bands all in that little groove, that little part of the shoe so that it doesn't come off. Okay, ready, set, and go. Nice and control. Woo! Oh my goodness. Another 20 seconds. Five, four, three, two, one, and time. All right, can we move those? For the next one, you're gonna bring the arms above the head. So now some people have issues with their shoulders, mobility and all that. So you do not need to do this. You can have your hands behind your head instead. Then I'll lift the shoulders off. We're gonna go to one side, to the center, to the other side. Now, if you just did the last exercise with your shoulders off the mat, most likely your neck is a little tight. So I recommend you to place your fingertips behind your head and go from one side to the other side without the bend. I'm gonna take that option. All right, so here we go. Get ready, get set, and go. Woo. Ten seconds. And time. And rest. Whew. All right, so moving on. So many bands. All right, so next we have a plank. All right, so if you do have this band, I recommend using. If you don't have this band, you don't have to use any band. So I will have the hands underneath. We're just gonna tap and tap. All right. If you don't have it, don't worry about it. You don't have to use it. I don't like to put it right on the wrist, a little bit above. Okay, ready, set, and go. You can tap without the band. You don't have to have the band to tap. It's already enough resistance without it. It's challenging enough. You don't have to add any more resistance. That's what I mean. Three, have one more, and that's it, last one. And then we'll stretch. All right, so last one. This one you can do with any band. You can do this one, it will be easier, but you can do it with any of the other bands. We're going to have one hand underneath if you have this one, and we're going to row on a plank. All right, now this can be any band. You can do the other ones too. All right. If this one bothers your hands, we'll try it and see what it feels like. It's not too bad. But if it does bother yours, just don't use it. Okay? That's totally fine. All right, here we go. Get ready. We're gonna do 30 seconds one side, 30 seconds the other side. Ready, set, and go. Whew. This is really hard. My goodness. Oh. And time. Let's take a break. Switch sides. Ah. Ready, set, and go. Keep the hips straight. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah, done. Whew. How are you feeling? Let's roll here in both directions. Whew. Ah, way down before. Big knees to chest. Oh, Siri thought I was talking to. My Siri is from New Zealand. You know, you can get different accents. So rock side to side, hugging your knee. And now let's make some nice little circles. And opposite directions. And allow your knees out, stroke to one side, arms out. Breathe. And now slowly turn to the other side. And back to the center. Extend both knees, arms above your head, make your body nice and long. Bend the left knee, extend the right knee, bring that right leg up. You can hold a little bit higher if you can. And let's cross that leg over the left, press it back. Let's slide the hand underneath the hamstring over the shin and pull both knees towards your chest. And let's go ahead and switch it up. Now right leg down, left knee extended. And hold it behind your hamstring or calf, whatever you can. And let's go ahead and cross the left over the right. Press your thigh back, not on the knee. And let's go ahead and slide the hand underneath or over your shin. Bring both knees towards the chest. Breathe. And slowly release. Let's come up to a seated position. Bring the bottom of your feet together for inner thigh stretch. Press your thighs down with your elbows. Breathe. And let's go ahead and cross your legs. Bring your fingertips down. And opposite fingertips towards the corner of the room. And let's go ahead and switch sides. Let's interlace the fingers in front, chin down. Now hold arms up, stretching the shoulders. Tricep stretch. And switch sides. Let's move into all fours. And then tuck your toes in the back till one goes up for a downward dog. Just press one heel down at a time. And now let's walk towards our hands. Nice and slow. And we're gonna come up nice and easy. Rolling your back all the way up. Roll your shoulders back. Now go ahead and hold on to the wall if you need to. Hold the top of your foot for a quadricep stretch. Keep those knees together. Squeeze your glutes. Breathe. That feels good. Find switch sides. And we're gonna finish it up here with 3 deep breaths. So breathe in and breathe out. All right, 2 more in and out, and last one. All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining me here today. Let me know if you did this workout live or if you did as a recording. Make sure to comment and like this video so that I know you're doing this workout and that you are enjoying it, so I can continue offering them for you, okay? And don't forget to subscribe. Have a wonderful night, and I'll see you next time.